everyone, and welcome back to Friday Gem with myself, Dexterous Crafter. Before we get started, I just want to say a huge apology for last week. Something sprung up. I won't go into details, but I just needed some time away. But I thoroughly appreciate everyone's message. Everyone's safe, all right. But it was just one of them. It's like, no, I just need the camera off me. So, but no, thank you ever so much for everyone that reached out to me. It was massively appreciated. Unfortunately, we don't have a Jackie tonight, as she's taken a step back just to sort a few things herself. So we miss you, Jackie, if you're watching. Can't wait to have you back. But I have very, very graciously got a standing co-host with me tonight, and it is the one and only Miss Lisa from Lisa's Crafting. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Jolly good. Kids aren't driving you crazy then?
I've got one asleep. At least it's calm.
Yes. One's better than none.
Oh, absolutely. So yes, also as well, that's why I was a couple of minutes late, because in typical female style, me and Lisa got chatting. I looked up, it's like crumbs.
Oh dear. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, apologies.
Oh, bless you. So we have got 8 people watching at the moment. So thank you very much for joining us on your Friday evening. So before we get started much further, I will go through the chat and we shall see who's joining us in chat. So first in, nice and eager as always, was Mark saying evening. Hopefully you're all well. I'm good this end, Mark. Thank you very much.
Hi, Mark.
And we've got Twisted Rail Hobbies, aka Eric, joining us. So good evening, Eric.
Evening, Eric.
And then we have got Katie joining us, saying hi. So hi, Katie. And then we've got Scale Model Muse joining us. It says hops over a tab. Hey all. Evening, Muse.
Hi, Marcy.
This is one thing I didn't miss last week.
Eric already.
Oh, Eric's a bit like Lewis. He was counting down from January.
Oh no. No, don't want to start thinking about Christmas till at least September.
Maybe October. I'm not quite that organised. And Eric put in chat, the joys of home ownership, dealing with a raccoon. Luckily, it's not in my house. Oh, the joys of living in the USA.
Yes. Absolutely.
Mark put, can't imagine having proper wildlife about outside. Yeah, it's funny because we saw that when we was waiting to go live, and it's like Lisa was just saying about the deer practically on a doorstep, and it's like it's just amazing what different people have in their area.
Yeah.
And we have got, oh, jump in. Yeah. We've got Sprue and Glue. We've got David in. Saying, hello, Nat. Welcome back. And hi, Lisa. Thank you, David. We've got trouble number 1. We've got Graham in saying hi. Yes, at least you've established that, Graham, so we know where we stand now.
This is honest.
Absolutely. We've got trouble number 2. We've got Ross saying evening, Trouble and Lewis.
Hey, Ross.
Oh, sorry, Lisa. Evening, Trouble and Lisa. Sorry. Oh.
Which was yes.
We've got Shane in saying, good evening, Nat, Lisa, and all in chat. Hope you are all well. We're doing good, Shane. I hope you and Glynis are smiling and soldiering on. Yeah, Muse has got it right. We do not think about holidays until after my birthday in November.
Oh, well, there you go. We're going to say we've got family whose birthdays are in December, so yeah, they tend to wait until after December.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, shopping wise, present wise, I have to start by thinking in September.
Oh wow.
Not that anybody knows, but it's saving. That's the thing. It's starting to put money aside for it. Not so much actually buying, but getting them to decide what they want for Christmas.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think with a 22 and a 25-year-old.
Yes, admittedly, I thought that would have been a problem with, like, because obviously Connor and Paige are only 6 and 4, so I thought as he got older, it might have been that little bit easier.
No.
Oh dear.
The only thing I can say to you is they get bigger and more expensive.
And moving on.
Yes. You've got a few years yet.
Oh yes.
Oh my goodness.
So Muse has put in chat, coyote, fox, beaver, moles, rattlesnakes, bats, geese that can go home anytime, pigeons, and a ton others. Oh my word.
Oh my God, Marcy, how on earth do you deal with snakes? Oh no, just the thought makes me shiver.
I can do snakes as long as I know there's no venom and they're what's what I'm looking for? Easy streak, shall we say? So ones that are used to handling, but oh no thanks. Pigeons in the UK we're swamped with them, so we're used to pigeons, but that's a bit exotic by our standards.
Oh dear.
Here we are with Jackie's in saying evening, I made it in. Missing you, Jackie.
You should be here.
Yeah. Hurry back when you're ready.
Yeah, she wants rid of me already, Jack. I've already made it to the start 2 minutes late.
Oh, bless you. Let's have a look. Eric, even though I live in the city, we have raccoons, opossums, deer, a fox, occasionally a coyote, plus all the other neighbourhood animals. Well, that doesn't sound...
Possums.
See, deer and fox, again, it's a UK thing, but it's that coyote that keeps popping up. It's like, no.
Dogs, but not wild dogs, no.
David's put, Lisa, 22 to 25-year-old, is that just Carl?
Yeah, mentally, it's probably about, what, 15?
I get quiet on that one.
Yeah.
Muse, I struggle with simple words, let alone saying that one. Massa Saga Rattlers. Go on, handle one. No, because you've just said rattle. No thanks. Amuse Carly 12.5.
Yeah, that's probably about right, yeah.
Oh, bless him. So we've got 12 people watching at the moment, so thank you very much. I'm going to be a huge nuisance, Lisa. Are we all right to swap to the bench?
Yeah.
So you could talk through what you're doing as I'm being shouted again.
Oh, dear.
So can I leave you with your bench and I'll literally be down as quickly as I can?
Yeah, no worries. A bit close there. Oh, there we go. So, I've made a start on my, well, they call them coos up here in sunny Scotland. You've probably all seen Stephen Brown's, the colourful cows. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing tonight. Just working my way through the coloured bits. So, and I saw your post, Ross. You kept that one a bit quiet about your Rivendell arriving. And it's coming on really, really well, I see. Right, 648. Do number 6. Yeah, Mercus. Yeah, the joys of living in Scotland. It's like living in a whole new world.
Sorry about that, Lisa.
Oh, hello, Connor.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. Guess what?
No, tell everybody. Right,
Go on, tell everybody.
we've made a bargain that if he tells everyone his news, he's going to be a good boy for Mummy, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you tell everybody, because you've got 12 people watching Mummy and Lisa. So you tell 12 people your fantastic news.
Guess what?
What?
My hoof is wobbly.
Yay!
That means I got a visit from the hoof fairy.
Yeah. Is it really, really wobbly or just a little bit wobbly?
Mummy, my hoof is about this tiny.
Will you show Lisa then?
Wow.
It's this tiny.
That tiny? Is it really, really wobbly as well?
And I can wobble it. I can't barely wobble it. I can just wobble it.
Wow.
Okay.
And you know, if I can just wobble it.
No, Lisa didn't know.
No.
Oh, look.
Right, we'll look at these and then you're going to bed, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh.
Oops. There.
Wow, look.
Yeah, come on, quickly.
What me used to say, how can you need to be asleep?
And she's giving you a virtual hug, so that's from Muse. Yeah.
Don't forget that one.
Oh, sorry.
Scale, not Muse. Again, is saying, oh, almost very time.
Good reading.
Oh, why is it saying fairy?
Fairies. It's another way of spelling it. So Graham says
hello, Connor.
And David, which is Brew and Glue, says
Can't fairies won't come if you're not asleep.
Okay.
I just Brew and Glue.
No.
But I just need it Lisa, but I've got a wobbly teeth.
Yeah, so you've told Lisa and you've told all these people that your tooth is wobbly. So what do we need to do now?
Go back to bed.
So say night to everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Very quickly, Shane.
Hello, Con. We hope you are okay. Nice to see you.
Okay, right.
Yes.
So nice to see you too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Say the night again.
Oh, just one
No.
please.
No, you say the night now, please. Connor.
Oh, night.
Go on.
Come on, Mum.
No, you pick yourself up.
No, I want you. I'm scared of darkness.
Sorry, guys and Lisa. I'll be as quickly as I can.
Oh, the joys of motherhood. So you've nearly finished it, Ross. Goodness. I just saw the picture saying it was like 4 or 5 days you'd spent on it at that point. And it was about, but yeah, mine has arrived, but I haven't started it yet. I need to clear some space because it is huge. Yes, Marcy, they do.
Sorry about that, everyone.
It's fine. The joys of motherhood.
Oh, absolutely. So, yeah, so we went upstairs because he could hear I was live streaming. He's like, Mummy, it was my news to tell people about my tooth. So it's like, fine. It's like, you can come down, but then it's like, you go straight to bed. Okay, Mummy.
Yeah.
Oh, the joys of bartering with a 6-year-old.
Yeah. Once he's down, he wants to stay down, though.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm not jinxing it, touch wood. He has gone to bed.
Yeah. So I asked Ross about his Rivendell picture, and he says he's nearly finished it.
Again, why am I not surprised?
Yeah, he says it's only 60 by 80 centimeters. It's like, only. It fills my desk, Ross. Not the desk that I'm working on at the moment, because obviously this is my computer desk. This is where my cameras are and everything, but my craft desk is a bit smaller than this one.
Oh, gosh.
So at the moment, I've actually, yesterday, one of the things I did do, you know how I said about how wrinkly it was?
Oh, yes.
I lifted up my big cutting mat and I've put it underneath that. So I'm hoping that if it's been under that while I finish this off, that it might not be so wrinkly when it comes out.
Oh, clever thinking.
Because these cutting mats have quite a bit of weight to them. So.
Oh, I think that might be Lisa's top tip for the evening.
Well, we'll see if it works.
Quickly, Muse put, they always want to be a part of everything, no matter how old they are. Again, thank you, Muse. What I've got to look forward to as I get older. No, it's quite nice actually. I love them to bits, and it can be quite annoying. But ever since Connor first got introduced for live streams, he's just took it so well. It's literally 2 years ago, my nana got him one of these Amazon tablets each for Christmas.
Yeah.
So now Connor will literally walk around with his tablet and he'll literally open it up, introduce himself, and it's like if it's in the morning, he says, "Good morning, everyone. Brenna." He's like, "Good morning."
Did you realise he'll be wanting his own stream at some point?
Oh, he's already been asking.
He's already been asking.
Already been asking.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, he wants to do his own YouTube videos. It's like I say, the videos he does on his tablets. It's like, "Mummy, can I show these to everyone?" And it's like, "Well, you're not actually old enough, little man."
Yeah.
Because it's like, technically they're supposed to be 13.
Before they can do a YouTube video.
I think it's to have a YouTube channel.
Right.
Because that's what he wants. It's his own name, and
yeah.
I think it's 13. But yeah, so yeah. Oh, trust me, I think for his 13th birthday, he will be. Keep an eye out for anyone that's still on YouTube.
Well, you'll have to get him to, in the meantime, to think up a good name for himself, like your Dexterous Crafter, Lewis's model making trucker.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs like a nickname.
Oh, absolutely.
So that'll keep his brain cells ticking away for a while, anyway.
Bless him. But you know what? It's nice that he's doing it, because at the end of the day, he'll be the next generation of YouTubers.
Yeah.
7. Just get some of these colours out and I'll have a gander at chat.
Jackie's just pointed out.
Thanks, Jackie.
Just a reminder.
No, just saying, Paige's birthday 4 weeks today. Hint, hint. Actually, no, it's 4 weeks tomorrow. Don't do that to me.
Yeah, be having a few late nights getting that finished.
Oh, absolutely. Well, saying that though, I say I'm a good what? Halfway?
You're almost halfway, yeah.
It'll be done. The things we do for kids.
Yeah.
Muse, you can share them in your group if you feel comfortable with that, but no other public place until he is older. As long as you or another adult appear with him, I don't think it's an issue. No, it's certainly an idea, because I think this is the beauty of like the Dexterous Crafter group, because it's private. Only people that are in there can see it.
Yeah.
So no, it might be a stepping stone. Thank you. What crafty bits have you been up to this week, Lisa?
Well, like I say, I've been working on this when I've not been at work.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I mentioned it to you. I found some old. Well, a few years ago, I subscribed to the Art of Knitting.
Yes.
So I've done about, I think, the first half of squares already from like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm So I've been going through it all and starting to take some photographs of them.
Ooh.
But in the hopes that obviously I can maybe just, get them onto my YouTube channel and then try and do one square each week.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for anyway. So yeah, with work and what have you, I haven't actually had a lot of time. So
Yeah, you're still working, aren't you?
Yeah. So, plus, like, housework. Who has to do housework? The joys of keeping a house.
Oh, yes.
And I never learn. I always end up doing exactly the same. Putting off ironing because I hate the damn thing. I hate ironing. So I think that might be what's made my shoulder start aching again. It's all the ironing I did yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it down to that.
Why not?
Ironing anyway, so might as well blame the ironing. Oh dear.
Nothing wrong with that reason. You stick with it.
Oh dear.
Jackie's just put in chat. That's how I got back into crochet, as she did the art of crochet.
Oh right. Yeah, I was going to say that's why I bought it. It was years and years ago. I'm trying to think now. Probably at least 8 years ago when I subscribed. It was before I started work, and I just wanted something to do when my two were at school. Because obviously you can only do so much housework, and it was like, what do I do? And that's I think what got me back into crafting again, to a certain degree. Not much, but it was something that I could do, and not have to, because I knew how to knit. It was just learning other tricks as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can knit one, purl one. Once you've learned how to do that, then you never forget, as they say. It's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
But it was just something to try and get me back into it. And I did like the blanket. So yeah, I just subscribed to that. And then I just carried on with the subscription, because after the first 90 issues, it gave me the chance of doing another 90, which was for a second blanket, with more detailed and intricate patterns. So yeah, so watch this space. Quite looking forward to getting back into that. But what worries me though is I've got 2 or 3 things on the go, because obviously I'm still 2/3 of the way through knitting a flipping draft excluder. But that's something I do for half an hour while I'm downstairs just relaxing and watching television.
Yeah.
It's just literally straightforward stocking stitch. Knit one, purl one. Knit one, purl one. So yeah, if you're not watching telly, it can be boring. So number 2 was that one. So have you been doing anything other than your bell this week? Or are you eating, sleeping, living bell?
Oh, just about. I think in all fairness, it's mainly been bell. Excuse my arm. I think over the weekend I got some more Benjamin done.
Oh.
So there's a branch, or not a leaf that comes down here for whatever his vegetable is. So we've got that bit to do, and then in the top corner, I don't think you'll see my pencil marks now. I've got a red radish in this corner with leaves, and a red radish down in the corner.
Oh, wow.
So it's literally just the last few little bits, and then Benjamin's finished.
Oh, wow.
But I've just got so many work in progress, and it's just
that's a subscription kit as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
90 issues as well.
I suppose the 90. It's like 9 by 10.
Similar, just very quickly. Muse is off. Time to get ready for work later. All not a problem. Muse, as always. Thank you for popping in. Well, it's. I'm trying to remember because I did count them. I think there's 60. I think it's about 50 or 60 different squares. A mixture of character and patchwork.
Right.
But then you've got a big, massive Peter Rabbit in the middle, which I think he's the equivalent of 3 or 4 little ones squared.
Right. Okay.
But it's big enough to. I've got 5.5 by 6 feet in my head.
Yeah. Well, I've just got one of the pictures. That's
oh wow!
Going to look like. So, like I say, I'm about halfway through. I've got 45 squares done. But yeah, most of the patterns aren't too bad. I tend to struggle when it's like these, like that. Well, that one isn't too bad actually. It's like trying to keep a pattern but with colours.
Yeah.
And you've got like 2, and I think the next square that I've got to do is a colour one. So it's like, oh, I thought, of all the ones I decided to start back on it with,
You picked an interesting one.
That's my what's the word? My fear.
Yeah. I must be. It's I enjoy knitting, but I won't have the patience to do a blanket or anything.
Yeah. But having said that, you don't feel like you're making a blanket. It's a bit like yourself, like what you're doing now. You don't feel like you're making a blanket because all you're doing is a little square each week or however long it takes you to do it.
Yeah. True.
It's not until all the squares are done and then you attach them together in blocks of 9.
Mm-hmm.
And then you attach those blocks together. Obviously, it's got all the instructions at the end of the folder for what to do. But what I liked about the magazine, it's not just the instructions for the blanket. You also got all the random knitting patterns as well. I've got folders. It's like I've got about 8 or 9 folders of just different things in, and you've also got the different stitches, like a stitch directory for want of a better word.
Oh right.
So all the terminology and things like that is in there as well. So that's what I liked about the magazine. But it was in such a way that you could pull the pages apart, if you know what I mean, so that you can file them however you want to.
Yeah.
which I thought was great. So like I say, I've got a folder with that blanket in, all the patterns for that blanket, another folder with the new blanket, the one that I'll probably do afterwards, hopefully. And then there's all sorts of other patterns, things like cushions, teddies, scarves, gloves, hats.
Oh wow.
Loads of different things. So yeah, you certainly got your money's worth, put it that way.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like people will just absolutely how can I put it before 9 o'clock? Not have very nice things to say. They will absolutely just say, no, don't touch the shirt, this and that. But it's like I was looking at the art of knitting.
Yeah.
But I was already doing the art of cross stitch.
Yeah.
When it came out. So it's like we've always said, me and Lewis, if we're doing one subscription, so it's like art of cross stitch, I could either stop doing the art of cross stitch and do the knitting, or I carry on with the cross stitch.
Yeah.
And because I hadn't quite learnt to do the knitting, I was really into my cross stitch. But well, no, I'll stick with it.
Yeah.
And same with that one. I think I've got about 5 files because in the end I did cancel it because they were just mucking me about with things going missing, and quality was a little bit shocking with that subscription.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's all these patterns that they send you that you then got for other projects.
Yeah, but the other thing I got, I think it was two pairs of knitting needles. Obviously you got the folders every so many weeks, every so many months. You got a new folder.
Yeah.
Filing them in. So like I say, let me just. Oh. So, this is one of the folders. Let me try and move the camera out a bit. Doesn't want to let me. If you can see that, all the folders look like that, and like I say, there's about 9 or 10 folders.
Wow.
So, obviously, this has just got the one throw in it.
Mhm. So this is the one that you're making now.
That's the one that I'm sort of halfway through.
Yeah.
And obviously, you get each week you get the like the ball of wool of the colour that you need to do that square.
Yeah.
You get your knitting needles. That was free for keeping all the wool in.
Oh.
So, like I say, I was really, really pleased with it. But yeah, I suppose it's pot luck like anything else.
Yeah. No, because
some people have had subscriptions and there's been, it's like just really not worth the money.
Yeah.
So there's Jacqueline.
Yeah.
That's what crochet art was like.
Yeah, I think I must admit, they've got the same layout throughout all their subscriptions, and I must admit, when they get it right, they get it right. It's fantastic.
Yeah. I think sometimes as well, it all depends on which company you've gone with.
Right.
That one was Hatchet, and I'm sure that Art of Crochet was the same company.
Yes.
As well. So.
Yes, I think the main ones that I can think of, I could be wrong, is Hachette and D'Agostini. I think is the one off the top of my head.
Oh, Graham said
Yes.
someone selling
diamond art, and a few was interested and bought one. Oh.
So Graham's going to be having a go.
Absolutely. I await your progress, Graham. And a swear jar was required.
Yeah, what I can't pronounce it. D'Agostini or something. They tend to do the models, don't they?
Yes.
Carl saw one a couple of weeks ago, and I think it was Iron Man.
Yes, because Chris at Gross
God.
Models is doing it.
Is he? I'm not surprised. But when he showed me the price, it was like, no.
Oh.
It's like, we can't afford that, Carl.
I love you, but I don't love you that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Lewis was eyeing up one with a company, and I was a little bit skeptical to start with because it's not one that, to me, is a massive company. I can't think of who it was now. But they was doing the Enterprise D.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was a mixture of plastic, metal, and you got all the lights and everything with it.
Okay.
And it was like nearly £45 a month.
God grief.
And it's like, no. It's like, you stop Bismarck and you can do it. It's like, well, if I stop Bismarck, then Bismarck will be a waste of money. I said, yep, so there's my answer.
Yeah.
Dave's
just asking about that as well.
Yeah, no, Bismarck's not turned up yet, David. Oh, yeah, Jacqueline's answered for me, yeah. Thank you, Jackie. So, like I say, some of them, it's just ridiculous money.
Yeah.
So I think Peter Rabbit's $19.97 a month. Which I've got to admit, considering that they've paid for the licenses, I don't think it's bad actually.
I was going to say that's not too bad, but that Iron Man was something like that much a week.
Wow.
It was just no. Because, like I say, if it was £20 a month, that wouldn't bother me. Or even £40 a month, it'd be like, okay, well, maybe, I'd consider it. But £20 a week, it's like, no, we can't afford £80 a month.
No, gosh.
Yeah. Obviously, if it was this time last year and he'd still got his thingy job, then maybe he could have had it. But under today's circumstances, no.
No.
Not when your car's in the garage. We've got no idea how much that's going to cost to fix. It could be anything from just needing brake fluid to God knows what.
Oh my word.
So, but I've heard nothing off the garage, which is frustrating. I expected them to have phoned me today, but maybe he just hasn't had time to look at it. We'll see. Gave them a ring, I think, on Monday afternoon. I haven't heard anything.
Are we not open tomorrow? Would it been Saturday?
Not up here, no. They do Monday to Friday.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, no thanks.
it's only a little local garage.
Yes.
Some of the bigger ones are, yes, but you pay twice the price.
Yeah.
So, but having said that, you tend to find the little ones, even if they can't complete something in a day, they'll tend to, if they sort of, you know what I mean, they'll perhaps do investigation work in an evening.
Yeah.
When they've got less distractions.
Oh, bless
you don't necessarily work 8:30 till 5. That's just sort of the office hours kind of thing. So, right, what colour next? I need to do number 4 again. I've missed some.
David's put in chat the Enterprise D. That's the one that David's also eyeing up.
Oh, keep us updated, Dave.
Oh, yes.
Jacqueline saying Kev's got a Warhammer as well.
Yes. It's Hachette as well. Ross does it as well. It's the Warhammer Age of Sigmar, again, as a monthly subscription.
Yeah. I must admit, I keep eyeing up the Warhammer stuff.
Oh.
Carl's like, no, it's too expensive. It's like, well, I suppose it is when you think I would need 2 for Carl's little project for us.
Yes.
So that's why I've got in my Amazon basket, there's a tank, which is exactly the same as one that Carl's got in his cupboard. And a snow speeder from Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, which Carl has also got in his cupboard. So now I've just got to decide which one to get. So, but that won't be a regular thing. That because obviously it'll be because it's going to be on Carl's channel. It's a case of it'll have to be done when he is at home.
Yeah.
And just hope and pray it's not overlapping with anybody. So I must admit, you tend to find if it's an afternoon, you're less chance of overlapping with anybody than you are in an evening.
Yeah.
Because obviously a lot of people are at work. So.
Oh yes, I must admit, getting a nighttime slot can be fun if you're respectful and you don't want to stand on anyone's toes.
Yeah.
David's put, Nat, I have to wait till Bismarck finished. Oh, I can appreciate that one with Lewis. And Ross has put, you get some good stuff with the Age of Sigmar part works.
Yeah.
Three month? Let's check it out. That's at the end of the year, David, I think. I presume this is for the Bismarck. And David's put 3 months left.
Oh.
There's...
I think David put higher up in the chat, it was part 107 of 110.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, 107 to 110. Yeah, I think that's what he's up to. But I thought there was I thought there was about a year left or something on it.
Talking of Lewis, I can't even remember where I saw it now. But I saw a diamond art of the Titanic.
Oh, I've already thrown that one at him. He is, yeah, he's adamant that he's done it. Wasn't for him.
So
Never
he doesn't want
again.
to do any more diamond art.
No.
Titanic.
I think I don't know. I can't help but think that if we'd have got him the Titanic, could I have got him to stick at it? But in all honesty, I don't think he got any enjoyment from it. So
yeah,
and like, because I know everyone was at him to try it. So like I said, I've tried it. It honestly wasn't for me. Like, well, that's fine.
Yeah. A little bit of spillage there.
Oh dear.
It was only on my desk though, thankfully.
She's safe.
I'm safe. So I'm tempted to do the orange, but then that'll throw me off. Let's see. Do that one. 8, 9, 8, 9, 8.
So Jacqueline's put Bismarck is 140 issues. Right. And David's like, oh my God, 6 more months then. Yeah, because I'm just looking at Lewis's Bismarck, and if you two are at the same place, there's definitely more than 3 months.
Yeah.
There left to do. There's definitely more than 3 months left of work to do.
Yeah.
I wish there wasn't, but. And then I'm sure he'll find something else to take his interest after this one.
Oh, let me just. I've stuck it down, Dave. Now you've got them. I've stuck it down. You're in the Hall of Fame now, along with Nat. Say Nat and point it the wrong one. Nat, Jacqueline, and Lewis.
I need to get the rest of my stickers put on. The only problem is I've only got a little board.
Yeah. Well, this is my old board. The top bit isn't too bad. It's just got a few paint splodges on it.
Yeah.
I tend to flip it over, and that's what I use if I'm doing gluing.
Yeah, because at the moment, that's as far as I've got with mine.
Oh, Goblin Gaming. Who's that?
That is, it's literally, that's the company Goblin Gaming. But that's where I got my Predator tank from.
Oh.
And they tend to be a bit cheaper than going from Games Workshop.
Yeah.
So I think I got 10% off Games Workshop prices when I ordered that Predator tank.
Yeah.
Because if you go through Mr. Fox, there's a link sometimes in his videos. And I think he's I don't know quite what it is, but he gets a little bit extra as well.
Oh, right.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So, but yes, if you want to look at a Warhammer, have a nosy at Goblin Gaming.
I'll have to make a note of that.
And plus as well, I got the sticker And I got a sweetie as well in my box. But you'll get my customer if you send sweeties.
Oh, I think David, that's it now. Dave's asking for more stickerage. He hasn't got one of yours or Lewis's or Jacqueline's.
Well, mine and Lewis's, David. I've not been into town before today, but I posted it first thing this morning when I went to do my shopping. So mine and Lewis's are in transit.
Oh. See, Dave, you can have more stickerage soon. Hi, Kevin.
There he is. Evening, Kevin. Oh, Kevin, I've ordered my new part works. It's a 1/16 remote control A2 Leopard tank. You big child, Kevin.
Mark saying doing good tonight, no spillage.
Ahem.
Are you listening to him or us? There was a little spillage, but it was only on my desk, so does it count as spillage?
Chris isn't in to know. Bless him.
Oh dear.
David, I did for DB9, R2D2, Millennium Falcon, and the Bismarck.
Oh, the R2D2. Oh. I think isn't Chris doing an X-wing or something at the moment?
Yes.
I caught a couple of his the other day when I wasn't working. I was just sat here doing some of this, and my notification came up. Chris going live. Oh, go on then, I'll watch it for 5. And then I got that engrossed and forgot to flipping do me diamond art. Because I was that intrigued about what he was building.
Oh, we've got Sarah Jane.
Hi, Sarah Jane.
Popped in to thumb up and say hi. Busy packing at the moment though. Early start tomorrow. Not a problem, Sarah Jane, and I hope everything goes swimmingly for your hospital appointment.
Yes. Good luck tomorrow, Sarah Jane. We'll be thinking of you.
Absolutely. Speedy recovery. So we're coming up. Oh, not another one.
Oh, she with my little finger.
So we're coming up to an hour and we've got 13 people watching. So thank you very much, everybody. Because I've got a double gallery to do, I'm just going to do these last couple of O's. Oh, I'm not moving the camera, sorry. Couple of O's and gems to stick on. And then I will go over to the gallery so we can show everybody's fantastic work. Anybody watching the background, if you're not in the Dexterous Crafters group, anyone's more than welcome. You've just got one question, and all it is do you agree for your work to be shown on the live stream? I have put the details in the banner across the bottom, and you're more than welcome to join.
It's a lovely little community in there.
Oh, thank you. I must admit, it's nice because everyone just helps each other and just supports each other. It's really nice, actually. I'm thrilled to bits how well it has come together.
Yes.
I was saying that though, you're catching me up.
Aye. Mine seems to have gone a little quiet lately though, but I'm sure it's just one of those things. Like any group, it goes a bit quiet and then it picks up again and then goes a bit quiet, and you know.
Oh yes.
Depending on what people are actually working on.
I think, like you say, I think it also didn't help because, like I say, people have been at home and they're now going back to normal.
Right. Let's go on then.
Sarah Jane's put, thank you everyone. It's a bit scary, but the week in hospital will drive me potty. So hopefully might get to watch some things by the phone thingy, which I'm hopeless at. Oh, bless you. Plus as well, you have got your wooden models. So hopefully they will keep you busy.
Keep us posted with your I can't even speak now. Your wooden models as well. Keep us updated how you're getting on as not just the models, but you.
Absolutely.
In the group.
I must admit, I'm looking forward to seeing the steampunk clock, Sarah Jane. Just flick it down. What project is that? There we are. So I will share my screen. And there we have it. So as usual, bless her, Jackie is the last post on a Friday so that I can just go straight to it and find where I am. So this was 2 weeks ago. So this was the progress of her wizard and reindeer. And this was Eric. His YouTube live stream, his Lego Speed Champions Dodge Charger and Dodge Challenger set, part 2. So if you haven't already, head along to Eric, which is Twisted Rail Hobbies, and go show some love and support. And this is Hugo sharing a link to his channel. The presentation of my collections. So I have to admit, I did head over a couple of weeks ago to see his 1x1 scale Tutankhamun mask come together. Yes, I'll definitely be going over and having a and nosy at the rest of them. And this was the Saturday after. This was all done. So well done, Jackie.
Yeah, I think Jacqueline was so eager to get the big one started.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, that's Santa. I call it Santa. I don't know what it is exactly, but it looks like Santa to me.
Sort of. I can't decide now because now I can see Santa, but I'm torn if it's a Santa or a wizard. That's Eric sharing the link again for the part 2, saying he went live in 30 minutes. This is Eric again. Well, the Lego Speed Champions Charger / Challenger build is complete. Great fun. Like how they designed the Christmas tree light stand.
Wow.
They do look good. I can't help but think of Fast and Furious with them 2 cars. Especially with the
cars, aren't they?
Because I think to me that's their take of Dom's car. Wow. It looks a nice little kit, Eric. So yes, well done on your Lego. Oh, this is Tanya. Another one finished 80 by 90 centimeters. Wow.
That is absolutely beautiful.
That is gorgeous, Tanya. That is absolutely beautiful. And here's Gemma with her jigsaws. This is her virtual impossibility 3D jigsaw.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I've still got a jigsaw half finished on the dining room table at the moment.
Oh gosh.
We keep doing bits of it. It's one of the, how can I say, the colours that are there, it's very hard to work out what goes where.
Yeah.
So you sit and stare at it for half an hour, manage to get 2 or 3 pieces in, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Your eyes are sore. We'll get there in the end.
Honestly, like you say, if it's somewhere where it can be left, even if you've just got 10-15 minutes just to put a piece in.
Yeah. Because it's on the dining room table, I tend to do it while I'm waiting for tea to finish or something. I'll sort of like everything's on and I've got sort of 15-20 minutes on the timer before I've got to go back. So
yeah.
like, right, see if I can find where this piece goes. But yeah, some of the jigsaws that Gemma does are just wow.
Oh, they're just unbelievable. And this is Lisa herself.
Yay!
Her owls.
I think that was, yeah, just before they were finished.
Yes.
This is still the cellophane at the top.
And this is Lewis. So he's put, that is the control tower all finished. Next to start on the base. So again, this is what he's been scratch building for the Bomber Command group build for the Saturday Night Crash. So yeah, like I said before, it's quite literally been blood, tears, and quite a few naughty words, shall we say.
Yes, it's been a love-hate relationship.
Oh, absolutely. And this is Ross. Latest build completed today is the 132nd Revell Smithsonian kit of the Hurricane Mark IIC. Yes, it's a nice little plane.
Brilliant. Colouring on that. See, that's what I'm worried about when I'm going to be so pedantic when I come to do one. Oh dear.
Yeah, admittedly with the tank I'm doing for that Predator tank I'm doing for James's group build, there's a part of me it's like, well, do I do camo? And it's as soon as I thought it, it's like no. And this is Ross. This is literally the same day. Completed yesterday my 148 Huey's Toe Little Bird in Israeli markings. Oh my goodness, Ross.
My goodness.
It's cute, but I would not like to build anything that small. Not for scale model anyway. And this is David sharing a link to Underdog. Now, for anybody that's not familiar with Underdog, he does, as you see in the picture, he paints Warhammer. I don't know if he just paints figurines or he does Warhammer in general, but he is just an astounding painter. So if anyone was interested in the Warhammer, please go and have a nosy. And this is me sharing a post which for the Just Making Conversation, which is James Skiffins and Malcolm Childs. So yeah, I have to admit, it is a fantastic podcast, because as most of you will know, I'm not a scale modeler as such, but it's just such easy listening with brilliant banter. So yeah, please go and have a listen. And here's our Jackie, the 12th. Got a bit more done this afternoon/evening. At her monster picture, or her monster-sized picture, shall I say. Yeah, I must admit, I'm getting definitely more and more curious to see it finish now. And this was Lisa sharing her post for her Diamond Art live stream with her and Carl when he's available. So this was last Tuesday before last.
Yeah.
So this was at the afternoon, 12:30. But it's now moved to 8 o'clock on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a new time slot just to see how it goes.
So yeah, if anybody hasn't gone over to Lisa's channel, please do and like and subscribe, because Lisa is another one that we're trying to get to that magic 100 mark.
Does something magical happen when you hit 100 subscribers?
You get a custom URL.
Oh.
So it's like, because it's mine,
Oh, wow.
you change, I think it's youtube.com/c/ and then you can change it. So mine is Dexterous Crafter.
Oh, fantastic.
So yes, you get your own personal, you can choose your own personalized URL when you get to 100.
Yeah, it's quite something to aim for then, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And as you get more up, there are more perks. But
Yeah.
I've only got to the 100 one, so I can't tell you any higher. And this is Lisa. So excited. Wasn't expecting this until the end of the month, but it's arrived today. It's huge.
Yes, Ross, I don't care what you say. It's only 60 by 80, but it's just huge. Seeing as I'm only used to this size, which is 40 by 30, it's like double this. Even though it's only double this, it just seems so much bigger. I'm sure I've got the measurements wrong. I don't know why, it just seems absolutely huge. But yes, it's sitting under my large crafting mat at the moment in the hopes that it will de-wrinkle.
Oh, just very quickly. His ears must have been burning. Hugo's in, so good evening, Hugo.
Hi, Hugo.
I hope the weather's nice for you in Portugal. It's right for some living in the sun. And this is Jacqueline's progress on the 13th.
I'm really looking forward to seeing it once it's finished.
Oh, yes. And this is the 14th progress. And this was my progress, where I was on the 14th. So yeah, that was the before picture. That was after.
And then in the top and over on the left, where you're up to at the moment.
Oh, yes. It's coming slowly but surely.
It's definitely coming along.
And this is Marie. So excited to get a delivery from Prism Diamond Painting today. Look at that bag of 310s. I like this one. Something so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 60 by 80. Yeah, that bag is huge. So again, I can't wait to see how you get on with this one, Marie. Oh, spillage alert. This is Gemma. Oops, puzzle is on hold at the moment. I overbalanced and knocked the jigsaw board flying. Oh no! Oh, I'm sure Chris came to your rescue, Gemma. And this is Marie's picture, all finished.
Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. That is.
Absolutely. And I have to admit, Marie, I do agree with you. She I don't know if you've seen Lisa, but she did a smaller version of this.
Yeah.
And it looked nice. But she's done the bigger one as she hoped the bigger would look better. And definitely bigger is better. It's just amazing.
Well, that's what they say, isn't it? That with the diamond art, if the smaller the print, because the diamonds are a set size.
Yeah.
So the bigger the print, the better the detail. Because I suppose you can get more shading in there, can't you?
Absolutely. I'm trying to see what that one is. I think that one's either 50 by 70 or 60 by 70. Oh, that one's worked out beautiful. And that's Jackie's progress on the 15th. And that was David sharing a link for his Spitfire Part 6. So please go along and show some love and support. Was that Friday? This is Jackie. So she's officially reached the halfway point last week. And here we are, Lisa's owls.
All finished.
I have to admit, I did like this sentence. I can honestly say I'm hooked.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, they are just cute.
I might keep my eyes open to see if I can find one, if not the same picture, but a similar one, but a bit like twice the size, just to try and, well, like with what you were saying about Marie's.
Yes.
Because obviously there were, with having that one from Amazon, there was only the one size. There was no choice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
fingers crossed.
open and see if I can get a bigger one.
And this is Frankie. He's been doing some more to his Lego trains. Now this is a Blue Bricks E70. Jackie on the 18th. So she's now starting this section at the bottom.
Oh gosh. Amazing.
It is going to be spectacular about when it's done. And that was David, the Spitfire Part 6 live stream. Yes, and this is Lewis with his new toy/tool.
Yeah.
So we it was very much, well, I call it a toy. To him, it's not, it's a tool. But yes, we've we've treated him to a static grass applicator. So this is it showing it standing up, and this is how it looks on his diorama. So yeah, safe to say we are thoroughly impressed with that.
Yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic now.
So I don't think actually he's got much left to do. Oh, it's Lisa again with some cakeage.
Yeah. It tasted very nice, actually.
I'm just more gobsmacked that you managed to throw something as delicious looking as that in 2 hours.
Yeah, well, I'd say 3 hours, because obviously I had to have an hour in between for it to cool.
Yes.
So I could ice it. But yeah, seeing as like Carl won't eat buttercream, Emma doesn't do jam, so it was chocolate spread and roll out fondant icing. So, but yeah, it was lovely. Yeah, poor Dave was so jealous. He wanted a slice, but yeah, it wouldn't travel very well, I don't think.
And this was Lisa pimping her D-Day Live diamond art at its new time of 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. It's also as well.
Nat.
Absolutely, and like I say again, it was just thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for jumping in.
Also as well, while I remember, Lisa is the craft. It's Lisa's Craft Station, is it?
On YouTube, it's Lisa's Craft Station. Yes.
Facebook.
It's the Craft Station.
Oh, right, yeah. So yeah, so head along over to the Craft Station. It's similar style to this one, but again, it's just a lovely group. Yes, please go along and check out her YouTube and her Facebook page.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Thank you.
And Nim's at it with the amazing drawing. So she put, waiting on approval from my friend, but this is the other fighter in my D&D party. He's a sheltered, sorry Nim, Asimar, half angel, rich boy raised on the D&D equivalent of King Arthur legends.
Oh.
God,
I do D&D myself, but my eldest does.
Oh, we finally have an expert in there.
She plays D&D, yeah. She's actually games master. Most of the time when she's playing, she's games master. She does all the stories and everything.
Wow.
They've created a world, the characters. So yeah.
Oh, well, at least I now know where I can get hold of a D&D expert.
Yep. I'll go ask Emma.
And this was welcoming our newest member. This is Nicole, also Glitz and Glam by Nicole. Eventually she will be posting some work because it's just, I know this is more like female territory, but no, I was just absolutely thrilled to bits. Finally got my nails done, and she's just an amazing artist, and it's like I'm going to help her share some of her work on the page, but it's like she can do like Minnie Mouse, Stitch, all on literally just your nail.
Yeah, I was going to say the lady who does my nails, I'm booked in for next week, so I'm quite looking forward to that. She does all sorts the same, and it might not be art on paper, but it's still art because it's art on your nails.
Oh, absolutely.
So, she has just as much what's it to be in a craft group.
Oh, absolutely. So we're going to get some of Nicole's work on, and we'll give her get her work shown, because like Lisa just said, it's just as impressive as, like you say, craft on paper or other crafts.
Yeah.
And this is Eric with his pink Venom Mustang GT4 done. So saying it's taunted him for a year.
I absolutely love this.
Oh yes. I think this would actually be Paige's dream car. Yeah, that is just gorgeous, Eric. And that's the detail he's put underneath. And now, just well done, Eric. And this is Frankie. And he's done a diecast limited collectors something car in 1/18 scale, and one of my all-time favourite cars, an Audi Sport Quattro. Ooh.
Yeah. It's a restoration job, that was, I believe.
Wow, let's have a look. I got it for a few euros because it was in children's hands and got some scratches and dents. The origin colour it was painted was black. I decided to refurbish for good old Audi and got me an Origin automotive Audi lacquer in a spray can and clear varnish. Wow, that is just amazing, Frankie. Amazing work, Frankie.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
And here she is Jackie. This was
another section done.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Night, Shane.
Oh, is that Shane? Yeah.
Take care, you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, night, Shane. Love to Glynis. So yeah, that's Frankie sharing a post. Yeah, some more pictures of his Audi. I can't believe that he's restored this. Amazing work, Frankie.
It's lovely.
So yes, so please head over to his album and you can see his full collection. By the looks of it, Frankie's done a video for it, I think. So please head along and have a nosy. That's right. And this is Ross, progress day 4 and 5 on the Rivendell 5D picture. Oh my goodness.
I'm nervous now. Because obviously his is square drills and mine's only round. So I'm going to have to place them extremely carefully.
See, I've got to admit, it's even round. It's like if you was going to hang it up on the wall.
I don't think it's really noticeable.
No.
Anyway.
And this was Wednesday as well for Jackie.
Yeah. Oh, wow. All the carp in there.
Oh, yes. That's going to be stunning. And that was me showing the link for tonight. Says Lisa, a bit more of a Maku's done last night.
Yeah. Bit more done today.
And this is Jacqueline's Friday progress. That's that bit done.
I'm waiting for the waterfall. It's hiding underneath.
Oh, Marie's after my heart. It's the current work in progress, just a small-ish one for my daughter, for her daughter. That's Tinkerbell. I have seen these where they turn for Disney characters and sort of like this one, she's tattooed up and what. And I think they're quirky, but I must admit they do look all right.
Yeah.
So let's have a very quick refresh, and then I shall do the announcements. Here we are, Ross. Here is where I am at so far.
Another section in the middle done.
Yep.
Goodness.
Ross. So there is an announcement tonight. I'm starting the banner picture off for May. So again, it's going to be the same as I did for the April banner. Please post your pictures in the announcement. So we've got Mark's tank, Marie's got me called now. Is it Day of the Dead or something?
Oh, right. Is that what it is?
I think it is. I think so. And we've got Lisa's owls. So please post your pictures in the announcements. Again, you can react to as many as you want. It doesn't have to be just one vote. And whoever has the most votes, the closest Friday to the May, and we shall see who has won for the month.
Cool.
So that's everything. So thank you very much, everyone, for sharing all your fantastic work. I think I'm going to bring this back up.
Yeah.
There we are. There she is. So we've got 10 people still watching us. So thank you very much, guys. I know in typical my style, I have run over, but end of the day, I can't skip anyone's work. It's too amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, but before we go, just a massive thank you once again to Lisa for jumping on and coming and giving me some fantastic company. I've really enjoyed it, so thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just hoping Jack will be feeling better for you for next week.
Absolutely, yeah.
Jackie.
And Jackie just put a big thank you to Lisa for covering me for the moment while I'm not feeling great.
Hugs.
Yes, absolutely. Virtual hugs.
Get better soon.
Absolutely. So yes, fingers crossed. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be here next week. I'm not quite sure what's happening yet with Jackie. It's entirely whenever she's ready. So you will either have me, just me next week, or I shall have a think over the week. So once again,
co-host.
You never know. So
thank you, Sarah Jane.
Yes, Lisa is a pro at live stream. Well done. You are. I must admit, to say you've only done a few live streams, you are a pretty natural at it.
Okay, not shy now.
Carl, back in your box. We've got someone else to take the place for the family.
Oh dear.
So yes, guys, once again, thank you ever so much. And I'm going to say night from me, and I will see you next week. So night.
Good night. See you soon. Bye.